Okay, we've talked about a literature review, a systematic literature review. There are all sorts of different types of literature reviews, and they have varying levels of rigor. So that is rigor is the measures in place to increase the quality and difficulty of conducting that work that elevates mm, the findings. It elevates how much you can trust it. And even qualitative research has rigor, and it's important to document what is done in a study to elevate the rigor and the due diligence of what you are undertaking, that it really is something that can be trusted. So, all sorts of different literature reviews, some of them people undertake them and they're just searching and they are not really sure what kind of literature review to call it. And so they say, okay, we're going to call this a literature review, or we're going to call it a narrative literature review. And it's not necessarily systematic or using an established format for undertaking that work. So, uh, different types of literature reviews, I would say that literature reviews overall are very valuable, but the more rigor, the more transparency. The more you can trust the findings and the replicability of those studies. And so that's important in science. Non-experimental research. So that is more descriptive, observational. There's not going to be an intervention involved. Population and sample. So the population is the entirety of all children in the world. The population, or if we're just focusing on one country, all of the children in that country. But the sample, that is the pool of, uh, let's say I only went to one elementary school. So the sample came from Heritage Elementary School, and I may have only got 150 respondents. So that is my sample, though, is uh, who actually the data was collected from. Statistical analysis, and that is having to do with quantitative research, and that is when we are using a series of tests that have been established for a long time, many decades, to describe and infer things between the different variables that we are looking at. And that is all we're going to talk about today. Thanks for your time.